January 20th, 2021. I am Brother R.A. Amun Ra, a child of the sun, and I am inaugurating myself as divine energy, melanin dominant, biological living light, child of the sun. I'm just letting my energy radiate. Just because I am that I am. So many thoughts to share. So much information to put out there as biological living light during COVID-19. So we go from JFK to Malcolm X to Martin Luther King Jr., I Have a Dream, to Nixon, Vietnam War, to 911, controlled demolition put off on the Arabs did it, or whatever. And now we have covert virus 19 at the end of Trump pet administration. It'll be interesting to see how the inauguration for Joe the Biden, I'm sorry, did I say, as Brother R.A., I'm saying bye to them. Bye to valuing a dead slaveholder as a value structure. Is this comprehensible? I'm just sharing as an ordinary piece of sand, just a starfish at the bottom of the sea on planet Earth, the third planet away from the sun, and re-educating and reinterpreting the message of the ancestors to us. I have to get this off my chest. This is not for you. If you get to hear this, great. If you don't, so be it. I need to get it out of my head and documented, and yeah, maybe Siri or the upper echelon will delete it before you get to see it. As I realize I'm dealing in the matrix, and I am the one. I am that Neo. But I don't need to do like the NFL players and flex, or do like Neo did in the movie. I just become one with the spoon and pull out the lies as I have matriculated here in the area of Harvard, MIT. I want to tell you about the portable school down on DeWolf Street. I had to walk through PBD Terrace, married couple dorms to get to school. But I started out at the Houghton School, the same school my mommy went to, which was across the street. And then during its demolition, I had to go to the portable school. And I'm just ordinary Joe, and I was promoted on trial. That really traumatized me. From the second grade Miss Dow to Miss Hickey's third grade class, Richie Arthur, first row, first seat. Then 2 weeks in, the Mr. Principal, Mr. bald-headed white guy comes, little Richie, come with me, and walks me down the hall, back down the hall to the second grade, and I had to do the second grade twice, and my mother thought there was something wrong with me, and I had to go to Sacramento Street and, put the round peg in the square hole and all that. Y'all shouldn't have had me do that. Now I have, in a standing under being one, Neo. How is that? ONENEO. Oh, the one. How's that drawn? A bottom, a middle, and a top. How is your life lived? From the beginning, middle, to the end. But what do you do with your time? Where is your mind? How is time spelled? Time. Now, is that Ti or Ty? So untie me with the grandfather clock in the background? Am I learning to untie all of the aspects of who I am as biological living light, 6 minutes going into 7 minutes in? So what do the digits mean in this matrix as Neo the one, and Morpheus says, welcome to the real world. None dare call it a conspiracy. Yes, I'm taking on the insurance companies. Yup, you too, Patrick Mahone. And all you brothers that be sold on the auction block. Oh, but no, it's not called an auction block. It's called a draft. But how are you educated? Oh, educated to doubt and hate yourself because you're melanin dominant. Oh, Black Lives Matter. It wouldn't be really polite of me as Father in Nature, supposed to be the background and just the subtleties, to say something like mutant lives matter. I shouldn't be that arrogant to be so verbose and I'm melanin dominant and you are my inbred mutant albino child. No, that's not the correct way to go. As a father in nature, understanding the ancestral language of the digits, being that one, how is that two drawn? Oh, there's the substantial and the insubstantial on a straight line. Do you have that balance in your spine, in your mind? 8 minutes in. Oh my goodness. So 1, 2, and then 3, half of 8. If you draw that 8, cut it in half, that's a 3. The woman. Oh, Harvard. I'm matriculating in these hallowed avenues of Harvard. And MIT. Let me give major props to Marshall Milner and Poppy Milner. MIT-Wellesley Upward Bound. Even though I got put back and mommy got me a Harvard white guy tutor, and he took me out to see the stars through one of, Harvard's telescopes and whatnot. That's it. You let Melanin Man up there 9 minutes in see the stars and understand, wait a minute, I'm on only the third planet away from the sun. I'm biological living light. Wait a minute, 9? How many months was I in my mother's womb? Oh, the value of the woman. There's a man, yin and yang, but if they don't balance themselves, A squared plus B squared, there will be no C squared. But there is, and I'm here, that child of the sun, C squared. Been watching African origins of Western religions. Dr. Yosef, that's not Joseph, that's Yo with a Y. Dr. Yosef Ben Yakinen. I, even though got put back in the second grade, graduated CRLS, started out at the Cambridge High in Latin, because that's where I wanted to go into the academia, not the Rins Technical School. Then they closed that shit down and combined them schools. I'm like, okay, 11 minutes in, am I going to get the parallel? I went to Morehouse because of, I have a dream. Morehouse man, Dr. King Jr. went to Morehouse. Understanding Benjamin E. Mays and his tenets. And understand, Spike Lee and Half Pint and Samuel Jackson and matriculated in Atlanta. That's why, and definitely give major props to Tyler Perry. Let's not leave out Eddie Murphy. And you're the one that pushed the plate away. Here's all this knowledge and information. And Rasputia, played by Eddie Murphy. I love you guys are funny. And Kevin Hart, yes, I am. Yeah, I got ass face. So what is that? Truffle butter. Where am I going at 12 minutes in? My education, my autobiography. MIT-Wellesley Upward Bound. Marshall Milner, a mentor. Alvin Riley, a mentor. And who am I going to stay at Wellesley College dorms just to get a flavor of what college would be about? So who am I? Melanin Man, how can I keep this information to myself? I have to put this out there. Tell my story to understand who I am and what it means to be biological living light. 13 minutes in. Wait a minute, that 1 and that 3, once again, is the breast and the butt or the woman from whence I came. And that woman carried me for 9 months. So we got the 4, the foundation, dealing with spirituality, intellect, emotional, ring finger, and the physical. 5, the right angle above half a circle. The 6, the full circle at the bottom of the stem. 7, right angle at the top. 8, full sphere above a full sphere. And 9, a full sphere at the top of the stem. And then I become a 10. I am that whole one that understands the full sphere, the yin and the yang. There's a thin line between love and hate. Do we have that balance? As I turn 50, was 58, I'll be 59 February 17th, born in 1962. All the travesties and things that I've experienced, that's why I say bye to them and that value structure. I hope that more people believe that they can become an undivided individual, just like that corkscrew. But you go into the depth of your own divinity of who you are as a human, male or female. We are divine energies. I've been your host, Brother R.A. That's all I had to say. That's my spiritual Pornography. Bye.